Welcome back everyone to more Motorsport Manager Online. So we're picking up right where we left off last time. We are ready for tier number 2. You can see right now we have no points available because we haven't run any races yet in tier 2, but we need 80 points for our next promotion. And based on how we've been doing and some upgrades that I have planned to start today's video, I believe we have a good shot at doing this in maybe 3 to 4 races, just depending on the strength of our competition. So you can see right now we have one new part that is complete, and let's see what we've got. So we need to fit that part that is level 4 on the suspension. So let's go ahead and put that, let's give that to Santa Ana right now, but based on some things we're going to be doing, that might change here very shortly. So let's go ahead and select our driver. So you can see that gives her a huge performance boost. So we'll go ahead and assign that. We'll recycle and get a little bit of copper wire back for that. So her car looking very nice right now. So as we come back out, we've got 40 staff members that are ready to go. Let's go ahead and put some of those to work, building additional. All right, so 75K, 20 staff. All right, let's go ahead and do that. So we're not going to do any part upgrades just yet. But what I'm looking at right now is, you notice that our cars show up as great right now. So based on where we are in tier 2, we're in really good shape for that. However, our drivers are poor and our staff is poor. So let's take a look at what staff we have available. So we've got 43 overall, pit stop times at 4.4 seconds. So let's see what we've got on race engineers. Do we have, okay, so we've got one more slot available for an application, but that's going to cost 150, and I'm just not sure it's worth it right now for that. It might very well be, but no, that is not what we want. We get new applicants in about 9 hours, so that's going to be a little while. All right, so, okay, so we're done with staff, at least for right now. What about our drivers? So let's click on our drivers. Again, we need to get rid of Evans. That extra 25K, I believe we could earn so much more than that just by getting better finishing positions. So our average here at this level is a 58, which is exactly where Santa Ana is right now. Let's see what we can get. So we come back in, 65 would be the highest. Let's see, we've got 3 of those. And let's just take a look at what we've got. Claudia, what has she got? Wow, extremely smooth, great race pace, starts, defending. Okay, pretty much everything you could want. Okay, wow, that is very nice. So we may be coming back there. Gustavo, great at defending, not as good. Okay, so definitely not the one I would choose. Really good at defending and qualifying, though. And then we've got, okay, Lorenzo is really good overall. Not great at any one thing, but really good overall. All right, so let's come back up to Claudia. So she's not great at overtaking or qualifying, but really good at several other things. Let's go ahead and approach her. And let's see what we're talking about as far as money. So we've got a deal point we need to reach there. So we need to bridge that gap. And I don't know how long it would take us to do that. Does it give us... All right, she's got patience of 3. So we want to make sure that we don't make her too mad by lowballing her immediately. Let's see, support staff assigned. Oh, I didn't even know we could do that. I wonder what that does. Okay, we'll have to look into that and see if we can figure out what that does. That might be worth hiring some additional staff to do that. Okay, so length of contract, we'll go with 10 races and start out there. Contract costs, again, it's not giving me any hints as to where she wants to be. I'm going to go 300K. Wow, that's a ton. That is a lot of money, but it could definitely be worth it. We'll go 10 here. And let's just see what we get, because right now I have no idea where she should be. It may be that we could just go minimum, But I'll go 300K and let's see what we get. All right, so considering, all right, she rejected it, but we only lost one of these. Okay, it's a good start. I think we can do better. All right, I understand. So what is it that she wants? I wonder. What if we go... Let's do 13 races and see what we get. What about... Oh, wow, 30. We can't do that. What is the next level up? Wow, 375. This is huge. But again, it could be very much worth it. Let's just go here. I think we're overshooting it, honestly, but let's go ahead and confirm that. See what we get. Oh, wow. Good gracious. Either we sign this or I'm out. Okay, so it would be nice if we had some hints. Do we have some hints that I'm missing? We do not. So either we go all in on this or she's out. And this is pretty much as high as we can go right now. I mean, we could always go the max, but yikes, this would be huge. And she is worth it, but it would really cripple us on our money side of things right now. But I guess we might as well give it a shot. We're going to go max races, max contract cost. Of course, we don't really have anything else we can do on the support staff side of things right now. So let's just see what we get. Accepted. Thank goodness. That was close. It cost us a ton of money to do that, but I'm hoping it's going to be worth it. So much better overall. Of course, we're going to be replacing William Evans. So let's go ahead and continue on. Woo, okay. So you can see the stats here, particularly the smoothness. That is what I'm very interested in how we can work this out. But overall, very nice indeed. So that means that we have some very good drivers. Let's go ahead and work our way back to the main screen. Okay, now we have good drivers overall. Not a lot of money. We're still waiting on the new parts. But let's go ahead and go into the parts section. Can we? Nope, we need to, looks like we need to be under the car screen. All right, yeah, car development. Let's see, what do we have here? Yeah, we want, let's swap that. We want Claudia to have everything that we can possibly give her, so we'll confirm that. And now, as far as the suspension goes, we got another suspension package that'll be done shortly. So that really shouldn't be a huge deal. And of course, the other two parts are spec parts. So let's see, what about our pit stop times? Oh, wow. 4.4 versus 3.3. Yikes, that is a huge difference. And again, that comes down to strategy. Okay, so we got about a minute left. Let's take a look at our new strategies. We got a couple of new ones, and let's see what that applies to. Okay, we've got our perfect race start. We've got the one that is currently active, the micro repairs. And all right, so right now we've got reliability increase and faster pit stops, aggressive strategy. So we got faster lap times. We got a little bit better wear. Okay, I like that. Starting energy, is -2 laps, so that's not good. We'd have to back off of that. And then overtaking is much better, so that's not a bad one at all. Let's see, overtaking is better with compact chassis, better qualifying, and energy efficiency is not as good. These are not bad. I don't mind these at all. However, I'm thinking this micro repairs is still pretty nice. And then for Santa Ana, again, the same thing. I like these pit stops being quicker. So I think we'll stick with that for right now. All right, we got our new part, which is done. Let's go ahead and get that fitted because I am ready to race. All right, let's go ahead and select our new driver. That will get us up very nice in performance for both of our drivers. We get a little bit of copper wire back in return. All right, excellent. So 804 performance, and very close to that with 784 for Santa Ana. All right, I like it. All right, so we won't start building anything right now. We'll keep our money as is. We still got HQ upgrades that are ready to go. Not quite ready for the sponsor payout. So overall, not too bad. And I like seeing that we have great cars right now. That is very nice. Very nice. So let's go ahead and take our cars to the track and let's see what we've got. All right, so we've got more race options here in Tier 2. All right, we can do career races to continue our progress. Okay, I like that. Exhibition races provide, nice cash payouts. And we can do those once a day. All right, so for right now, let's just go ahead and choose our career mode. But we're definitely going to want to do some of these exhibition races, it sounds like. Okay, so again, one of these tokens, whatever we're going to call these, and only 20K, so we're perfectly fine there. Okay, preparing the team, so it's going to be looking for a total of 10. It hasn't been taking it very long to find these before, so we're halfway there right now. And who knows, it might, if it can't find enough drivers, it might just drop some AI in here. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but... a shorter pit lane. Okay, so you don't spend as much time on pit lane as opposed to some other tracks. Looks like we had very little chance of rain. 4th or above. Okay. All right, not bad. Let's see, 1 to 2 laps. I don't see, however, how long the race is. So we'll go ahead and just we'll do that. We'll swap out the hard tires for Santa Ana, and I guess we'll go with that. There it is, 6 laps. Okay, so we'll go ahead and continue on there. We might have wanted to reverse that out. So we're 2nd and 13th. And again, with the hard tire on, it makes perfect sense that we wouldn't have qualified as good. All right, so let's go ahead and go conserve here and see if we can get by on just one pit stop. And if we can't, then in the future, we'll just be going at normal rates and seeing how that works out. But I know one thing we definitely want to do is at some point when we get better on our engines at the power output so that we can start to push a little bit at certain points. But right now, all right, we're fighting for the lead right now, even though we are conserving. Let's see. What about... let's go ahead and choose pit. Now, we're not actually going to pit. 2 to 4. All right, so we can't make it an entire race. And Santa Ana doesn't have that much smoothness. So I think we're in where we need to be there. In fact, let's go ahead and just attack there. It looks like here we are on lap 2. We're at 61% conserving. Let's go back to Dreyfus. Okay, we're right here at the lead. So we're looking very nice. All right, working our way up through the field just a little bit, pushing hard with Santa Ana. But if I'm not careful, we're going to end up needing to pit very close together. The good news is we're still a good bit apart on the track. So I don't think that's going to end up being a big issue. So now we can come in next time by. So let's go ahead and confirm that. We'll leave her on... in fact, let's go ahead. Yeah, let's just leave her on as is. And we will go back to neutral here. We will pit. We'll put on soft tires for her. In fact, we'll have her conserve on those soft tires whenever she gets around to it. There we go. Pit stop complete. All right. Both pit stops complete. Those are lightning quick. All right, so again, we're still conserving with both of these drivers hoping to get to the end. I think Dreyfus should be no problem to get to the end from here based on what we saw in the first stint. Santa Ana on the soft tires now. We'll see how that goes. I'm thinking she's going to be able to make it as well, but that's going to be a little bit more tricky. But the good news is we're still pulling away. We're 5.5 seconds up, and it looks like we're stretching that out on the field. So it looks like this is going to pay off quite nicely, picking up a new driver this time. I certainly like that. I'm also really happy overall with the connection speed. Again, since we're on an Android app here, you worry about having issues with connections and a lot of warping and so on with different issues like that. Oh yeah, we're crushing second place right now. In fact, we moved up into 4th so far here. So yeah, we're looking in really good shape. Oh yeah, so we are on the final lap now. So as we try to finish this up, this is an easy victory, assuming we don't run out of tire or reliability, and both look in decent shape as far as that goes. Really nothing to gain with either driver here by pushing or even going back to normal mode on the driving style. Hey, we are in great shape here, looking at a maximum of 37 points for us, only 2 points below. Okay, there we go. Let's move back to Santa Ana as we have gotten the victory. And Santa Ana, wow, just out of tire here at the beginning of the lap. Wow, that is huge. Santa Ana could really use with some more smoothness, no doubt. But there you have it. So we'll come home 1st and 4th. I really like those 37 points. That's going to help us move up even quicker as time goes on. So let's see what the game's got in store for us as far as prize money. All right, we'll continue on. And let's see. So race position, 100K. Of course, no driver trait bonus. 75K for hitting our bonus target. So 175,000 for that particular race. All right, we'll take that. Plus, we got a lot of XP there, so we're going to get to make some upgrades probably for both drivers. And if not for both, we should be very close. Pick up some more sheet metal and copper wire. We always like that. That gives us access to more upgrades. And strategy, well, strategy worked out perfectly fine for us. All right, excellent. Now we're moving up even farther. And looks like the bronze tier, 225K is what we would be in line for. But again, it's over 5 days before we're ready to worry about that. So that is a long, long time from now. So we'll go ahead and let the game load back onto which the next screen should be a chance to fix one of our parts. And of course, we might actually have enough material now to do another upgrade. So we'll have to see on that. So we didn't lose a whole lot there. You can see we lost a little bit of performance, a little bit of durability or reliability. So I think what we want to fix here is going to be the performance, I guess, because otherwise we didn't really lose much of anything. So we'll go that route. And we'll go ahead and fix that. All right, take care of that. And we'll confirm that and head back to the main menu. So what's waiting for us here on the main menu? So we've got possibly some upgrades available. Let's see, we've got level 6. All right, so we've maxed out the suspension, so we can't do anything more with that. What about, okay, it looks like level 6 is max, and yes, we're ready for that. So no doubt we want to confirm that. And again, we keep these upgrades with us as far as the levels as we move up through the different tiers, so that's always nice. And we've got enough money. 75K is needed. We got 276. So let's go ahead and build one of these. It'll take 20 staff. Well, luckily for us, we've got 30 available. And I believe we've still got room to hire more staff if we wanted to. Let's go to the staff screen. And yes, we've got an additional 30 that we could hire. Right now, we don't really need that. Okay. So replace engineered. One thing I thought of last time we were in here is, of course, we've got the additional application spot, which right now I do not want to fill. That is way too much money for us to be spending on that. But what happens if we reject these guys? Let's just go ahead and do that because we're not going to be hiring them. So let's go ahead and reject that. And then in about 9 hours, we're going to get some new applicants. So I assume that it'll fill all 3 of these. But as always, we'll find out when the time comes. All right, so we've got 3 minutes until we've got that new part. Still 17 minutes there for our HQ upgrade. So it looks like we've done everything we can do. It's now time for our next race, but that'll do it for now. Thank you so much for joining me, and stay tuned for more Motorsport Manager Online.